Welcome back with me Axel, and this is the gameplay for Hawk, and we are going to test out LASERBITE into new stages at version 1.7. So let's get started. And I've seen that LASERBITE was getting nerfed on the 4th ability, and why not testing her? Probably let's see some of her perks. Over here they are all mostly the same, and this one, Shield of Light, got a lot of nerf on the especially the red balls and other static defenses. And here goes, we are going to test on the stage 1 to 3. Why I choose this stage, it's of course one of the same stage as the previous one, 1.6, and see if this kind of stage will prove my LASERBITE is good enough or not. So like the previous one, LASERBITE has to kill all of them in a single blow, and see this, there are like some kind of a few seconds delay until they're all getting killed. It's not, well, a few hits, and it's not just one hit against all of these planes and other objects on the screen. So definitely LASERBITE is getting nerfed a lot for this, and that's on small mobs against small planes and other stuff. That's supposed to be very easy for LASERBITE to kill. And if you ask me if this is a good nerf or not, I'm not sure. Probably the nerf shouldn't be this hard. Probably against the small planes, LASERBITE has to be like still up and just one hit kill. And I'm not sure why the LASERBITE got hit getting weaker like this. And see if this cutter, the 4th ability laser, is still working on off this plane. And supposedly they are getting nerfed. And see the overdrive as this, they are also getting nerfed. All the lasers that LASERBITE has, they are all getting nerfed. Victory for this stage. So if you ask me again if this LASERBITE is still worth it, I think that probably yes, I would say yes. And still I'm quite disappointed with the nerf. That's quite a huge nerf on the side of all of the other planes that I found. And how about this version that Red Queen is the best or the next star apart from the LASERBITE? So why not getting LASERBITE stay the same? I'm not sure what developers are thinking about this. Destroy 130 targets. Against this, all the LASERBITE, will lasers save this plane? Or just getting another problem? Let's see after this. We are going to slay entirely anything on the screen. Menace and Legatus, that's one of my favorite combo on this new version. And see this, we have incoming of those enemies, and this one, it's like a worm. It's so tough, alien worm, and then you have to like giving all you got, all the robots you have, and overdrive sometimes for killing those off. And see this, I have the extra overdrive, and why not using it right here right now against all of these rockets. The fast rocket seems to be like appearing a lot on these new stages, and we have so massive, so intensely a lot of enemies on the screen, and you have to not to stop paying attention to reload speed and all the other robots ability, overdrive, and your timing to get the normal attack done, 4th ability as well. So if you want to combine all of those in such an efficient way, you'll win most of the stages. And the next one, we should see the overdrive, I mean the LASERBITE performance on higher stages. How about this? 148. Will this plane still rocks on this heroic mode? 148, there should be like no problem, or there should be like a problem. And we see like the plane. Why did you see that the plane is like getting more or less the same damage as 1 to 3, the previous one that I had? So what are their standard for getting off these mobs or enemies on the screen? Are like their armor or their stats? I still have no idea how they set all of this up, because the armor of this LASERBITE is probably getting nerfed. If you can see, just probably like a bit. And how about the enemy? Apart from all of those nerf, I've seen that probably developer just didn't have like any calculation, standard calculation for armor. It's just a number on the screen, and nothing is really accurate for this kind of game. And how about that? What are you going to do with those inaccurate and false promotions or ads? Well, all you can do is to test all the planes and robots by yourself. That's probably one of the best thing to do for this. Alright, victory for this stage. And mission failed. Supposedly that's a victory. And why mission failed? It's like, see that the calculation of the normal enemies, it's like getting harder. -6, I supposed to have more of the enemies and no anymore, and well, that's less of the enemies. I'm not sure how to do that and have to beat the rockets purposely. Well, let's go for next. I'm not sure what to say about that stage previously. And destroying 36 targets. We are getting on this. Lasers, let's beat all of those like this. Right, cutting through all of the enemies. What do you say about this LASERBITE performance on the upper stage? And see this, LASERBITE lasers hardly defeats this. Kinda a problem for me. And how about this overdrive? I'm going to spend it later. Save it for this plane. Alright, warning. This is a boss stage, so you have to be careful for this. LASERBITE against boss. Is that good enough for her to survive against higher boss heroic mode? Let's see after this. We got lasers. Oh my goodness. I just getting hit by lasers. Lasers versus lasers. Is that good enough? Time to beat this. Let's go with menace and cutting the next part of this plane with lasers. Alright, I'm going through the left side. Just trying to avoid this. The movement of the plane is still you can guess where the plane is going to move. And next is this. Wow, spray of poison of whatever is that cutting. It's like Baso, or probably that's copying from Baso technology. So we are going to get this done anytime soon. LASERBITE health is getting low. Let's go with menace. Wow, what is that? I've never seen that before. Probably that's because I killed faster with the other plane. Now the other laser is coming. How about this? Overdrive. So lasers versus lasers. And you're done, boss. So we got this all done. And now time to make a conclusion about this plane. Probably on the early stage you can still do some kind of attractions, or you can still survive with LASERBITE. But according to my previous 1.6, LASERBITE is getting weaker from the last time that I played. And now for this one LASERBITE, what kind of robot? It depends on what kind of robots you are going to set up with her. And it's not really that easy to play with LASERBITE right now, but at least she is not that bad and she is not either that good. So I think this is all my gameplay for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. This, all the stats, probably you can see right here, there are changes for all of these planes, including all of the stats that previously probably you might find them to be increased or probably decreasing in some planes like this. We have seen several planes, and mostly all of them will stay at 2888 armor points, and this all has been changed like this.